a remote barangay of the Visayas, where the night swallows every whisper and the darkness carries secrets older than time, the villagers honored one inviolable law: the dead must remain at rest. On a moonless night following a humble funeral, a heavy mist slithered across the cemetery as families gathered in anxious vigil. At the heart of the ritual lay the coffin of Lamberto, a beloved elder whose life had guided the village through generations. The coffin, sealed with care and graced with humble flowers, was meant to mark his peaceful rest. But as midnight deepened, a cold, unnatural wind stirred among the graves. In the darkness, a rustling emerged, a sound that did not belong to the anguished cry of the bereaved, but to something far more sinister. When the first mourners dared to lower the lid the following morning, they found an unsettling sight. Instead of Lamberto's lifeless body, the coffin cradled only a rough trunk of a banana tree, crudely hewn and eerily reminiscent of the stolen form. The foul stench of decay and a trace of blood clung to the cabin wood, a malignant signature left behind by the dreaded Balbal. The villagers were gripped by paralyzing terror. They had long whispered that the Balbal, with its unnatural sense of smell for the dead, roamed on nights when ancestral rituals were observed. This ghastly creature, hungry for the essence of those who had passed on, was believed to crept into funerals and graveyards to abscond with the corpse. In its wake, it left behind a grotesque substitute, a banana trunk, to fool the living and mask the desecration of the sacred rest. Old women huddled in candle-lit prayer, and men armed themselves with talismans passed down through generations. Yet no spell or ward could erase the horror etched into their hearts that morning. The disappearance of Lamberto's body was more than a theft. It was a violation of the spiritual covenant between the living and the dead. That very night, as the village lay in a strained silence, a lone traveler named Dario, compelled by morbid curiosity and the need for closure, crept toward the cemetery. In the dim glow of his lantern, he traced the phantom trail of the Balbal through tangled banana groves and over damp, crumbling tombstones. Every step was burdened by the weight of ancestral warnings. Then, amid a patch of swirling fog, a hulking, indistinct form emerged, a ghastly silhouette that glided across the graveyard with unnerving stillness. Its presence seemed to suck the life from the very air, and for a fleeting moment the traveler's blood ran cold in his veins. Dario witnessed the creature pausing by another open grave, its clawed hand hovering over the remnants left in place of a body. In that silent, harrowing moment, he understood that the Balbal was not merely a monster of myth, but a relentless harbinger of disrespect, a force that punished human hubris by stealing away that which was sacred. Now, even years later, the villagers speak in hushed tones of that spectral night. They say that if you ever hear the unsettling rustle of leaves where the dead should sleep, or catch sight of a banana trunk lying oddly within a coffin, the Balbal is near, hungry, waiting, and ever ready to defy the sanctity of mortal rites.